We're here on 565 in traffic, and I'm trying to call out ahead and see what's going on the 11 meter. This dude, hard drive. I have a theory. He's playing fake recordings of him talking. He's simulating conversation. I mean, listen to that. That's not a conversation he's having with somebody. That's just him. That's gotta be recording. That's gotta be him simulating conversation. Because if you listen to his words, he says he barely ever leaves enough of a gap in between sentences for someone else to respond in between transmissions. It's always, I mean, listen to this.
I guarantee you'll figure it out. What's the deal? What's going on? We want something that's not crystal.
Anybody on 565 got their radio on, despite this mud duck? Anybody on 565 got their radio on?
IST calibrated test equipment's nothing but a golden screwdriver, Jackie. I'm sure most of you guys already experienced that. You'll get now. But, you know, you want the best of the...
Anybody on 565 got their radio on?
If you can't, you know, follow simple directions, you know, even if you take one in mind and hook it up to your antenna system, you know, it's still not going to work.
Anybody on 565 got their radio on? Anybody at all got their radio on? Anybody at all? 565 westbound, anybody at all?
Everybody got a copy.
Is that a station local? Got a copy?
How about a radio check?
Yeah, radio check. You're coming in pretty good.
That's right. At a time.
There's mud duck. So, mud duck, hard drive, fine-tuned CB shop. Dude's running many thousands of watts. He's a scammer. He describes radios that break the laws of physics with his claims of how you can be barefoot and whatever. He's lying. But he sits on channel 19, clogs it up so bad that everyone wants to turn off their radio, and now in an actual traffic situation, no one's on. It's infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. And on top of all that, he makes it sound like he's talking to somebody who is a fan of his, a customer, someone who believes in his work, and he's always responding, acting like he's responding to somebody who's just basically parroting everything he's saying. I have a theory there's no one on the other end of that. He's just transmitting. I think he's got recordings, and I think he just picks up the mic and runs his mouth for a few minutes and act like he's talking to somebody, but he's not, because I've never, ever, not even once, heard somebody respond to him in a conversation. He's on channel 19. I know where he lives. He's out in California, and yeah, he's a faker, playing recordings, not talking to anybody, because if you notice, the only things he ever says is regarding other people's work on radios. Oh, taking it to a hack shop. Oh, building all these splatter boxes. Why would you want to transmit 3 channels over? Splatter box, splatter box. That's all he ever says. He's full of it, man. But yeah, I'm just sharing my frustration here, because there's an actual traffic backup, and I'd love to radio ahead and see what's going on, just for my own curiosity and for everyone else to hear. But everyone's got their ears off because of this guy. Absolutely ridiculous. If anybody over there is in close proximity to this guy, just do us all a favor and take a couple Chinese power strips and some Chinese wall wart plug-in power supplies, and yeah, just plug it in by his trailer, and his noise floor will be absolutely obliterated. Not that he's really gonna care, I guess, because all he does is transmit. He never listens. I mean, his duty cycle is so much higher than reaction would be if you're actually talking to somebody. He's still running his mouth.
They're talking on a splatterbox.
Splatterbox. He can't.
Splatterbox window licker.
Splat. Look, that's all he can do.
Try that again.
Look at this.
He probably just blew his radio up.
That's all he ever says.
Yeah, you come on 19, you know, just hide up the airways like morons. Yeah, I've been exposing the screwballs now for quite a few decades.
Oh yeah, he's exposing. That's all he ever says. He's exposing somebody. Yeah, that's what they get mad when they get exposed. Oh man, just sharing my frustration here. I hate that guy with a passion.